how hard this time of year is because I miss him so much. And I've had a lot of grief, guys. I've had a lot of grief. Hey peeps! It is Wonderful Wednesday, Wacky Wednesday. It's not Workout Wednesday. Didn't get my workout in yet, but it's still early in the day. So hopefully we'll get that in soon. Anyways, God, where do I start? Where do I start? I have a heavy heart. The first week in February is always really hard for me because February 5th is my son's birthday, and this year he would turn 35. I know, right? 35. Oh my gosh. You have to remember, he's been gone now, this 4th of July, he will have been gone 16 years. Which is weird because sometimes it's like it was just yesterday. And then other times it seems like it's been so long ago. But I don't know, I felt like I needed to come on here, whether it was today or Friday or whatever, because the 5th is Saturday, and it would be his birthday, his earthly birthday. So he's forever going to be 19 in heaven. So the day I get to see him again, he'll still be 19. Like, I think that's how it works in heaven. I mean, like, that's how I understand it to work. But I felt like I needed to come on and talk to you guys today a little bit about loss and how it affects people in different ways. And everyone grieves in their own way. There's not a right way. There's not a wrong way. There's just, you figure out how to do it. There's no, yeah. I read lots of manuals, and, the funeral home gives you all kinds of different stuff to read about, oh, here's stage 1, this is how it's going to be, here's stage 2, these are the different stages you're going to go through. And they're, by the most part, they're right. They're right. But some people are like, oh, but you're so positive, you're so confident, you act like you don't have a care in the world. And you know what? For the most part, on any given day, I pretty much am that person. I am. I've learned how to cope with it. I've learned how to seek out counseling. I've learned to, I don't want to say the pain never goes away. The pain just eases up a little bit, and it's not as hard like as it was in the beginning. In the beginning, I couldn't even make it through a whole day without just randomly just bawling, just out of nowhere, just stopping and just crying. And I would have to say I'm sorry to people because I wouldn't even know why it would happen, like when it happened and stuff. But it's just, and for the most part, for a lot of years, I didn't even know if I would become or return to the Teresa I'd grown to be. I suddenly, for a few years there, was somebody, I didn't know who I was. And it scared me because I was like, who is this person? Like, this scares me. I mean, like, I don't know who this person is that's taken over my body. I mean, like, and slowly after a few years, as the years ticked by, the old Teresa, as everyone knew, started coming back around. And so I don't even know where I'm going with this video today, guys. I just felt like I needed to get on here and talk to you and share with you how hard this time of year is because I miss him so much. And I've had a lot of grief, guys. I've had a lot of grief. I lost my baby brother who, at the age of 23, died of a massive heart attack. And he was my best friend, my buddy, my pal, my little brother. That was the first death I had to deal with. And it was horrible, horrible. And I remember when the next death happened, it was my son. And I remember at the airport, my mother hugged me and she said, "This is a pain I wished you would never have to experience." And for the first time, I thought, wow, this is a pain. What I'm feeling right now is the pain my mom felt when she lost her son. And now I'm feeling that same pain. And I thought when I lost my brother, that was the worst pain I would ever go through in my life. You know, we all lose grandparents because they age, and that's part of life. As you get older, you're supposed to not live forever. You're supposed to pass away. So when I lost my 23-year-old brother, who was a health nut just like me, I was like, this can't be right. Like, they had this wrong. It can't be my brother. And then when I lost my son, you know, I started questioning God and like, why are you taking these young men, my brother at 23, my son at 19, like they both had so much to live for, and both of them were so incredibly talented. And then I lost my real dad in 2010, and then I lost my stepdad who raised me in 2020. So I've endured a lot of grief, and I always have to try to tell people the two things that saved me from going down that rabbit hole and never coming back out is my exercise, my fitness, you know, because working out just helps you release that anger and release that energy, that horrible energy that you have built up inside of you that makes you just want to cry and scream and go back batty. And then, you know, you have to have your belief in God, because you have to know that all of this is happening for reasons maybe we don't understand while we're on this earth, but hopefully someday when we're up there with everyone again, it will all make so much sense. But yeah, you know, even those of you that look at me and see a pillar of strength, thank you, because I do feel like I'm a pillar of strength. But just know sometimes these pillars of strength have our weekdays too, and it's hard to, like today, it's hard to, this whole week, and I was just telling Mr. Fabulous this the other day, I said, oh my God, my son's birthday's coming up, and it was kind of like, all of a sudden I started having these just off feelings, like I just feel off, like I don't feel like I'm on, I don't feel like I'm being as productive as I could be, I don't feel like I'm getting as much done. Now, from the outside looking in, I'm sure people are going, good God, you're getting so much done. You know, what are you talking about? And yet I just feel like I'm kind of just sitting here like with a car spinning my wheels, getting nowhere, because I just feel off. And y'all know that when you feel off, it's hard to feel like you're being productive. But I just periodically want to share with you my weak moments, my weak times, because you guys see me so strong and so positive all the time, because that is who I am. But I want you to know that I too have my moments and my days and these times. And I think also when my son passed away and we had to clean out his room, his dad and I both decided we wanted to keep some of his stuff and everything. And I have this big, huge gray crate that I ended up putting all of his stuff that I wanted in. And for so many years, it was quite a few years after he passed, I had stuck that crate in a closet. And I could never go and open that box, that crate. I could never do it. And finally, after, I don't know, it was 3 or 4 years, I was finally able to open that crate. and go through all this stuff and cry and just smell his clothes and I think it's hit me really hard this time because as we've moved into this ranch house and now we're finally cleaning out the media room so that I can stick my closet in the media room, I ran across the crate. And I keep looking at it. I know I've got to move it and put it somewhere. But I think it's time to open it again. And you know, some of you are going to go, oh my God, why don't you just throw this stuff away? It's been so long. And it's just like, you can't. You can't throw away someone's belongings just because they're not here anymore. Like his baby blanket that I made him is in there. It's always on top. Every time I open that crate, that's the first thing I see is the baby blanket. You just can't disregard someone's time that they had on this earth and throw all their stuff away like they just never existed. But oh Lord, I didn't want to have to sit here and cry. Oh my gosh, come on, Teresa. But anyways, you know, y'all want me to share my life with you all the time, and this too is sharing my life with you. Like, this is no different than if I got in my Rolls Royce and went to Houston and went to Neiman Marcus and went shopping and showed you a shopping haul. That's part of my life. Yes, okay. Well, guess what? Today is part of my life too. And this is what I'm doing and this is how I'm feeling, and I just wanted to share it with you and let you also know that it's okay to have those days. It's okay to grieve. It's okay to miss someone, but you can't let it control your life. And so I find myself, the busier I am, the more I'm able to deal with things. Like if I just had to sit somewhere and let my mind just think all the time, I would be a basket case. Because like, for the longest time, I would think about my son and the car accident, and I was thinking, oh my God, I wasn't with him. I'm sure he was scared. I'm sure he wanted his mommy. I'm sure he was like, oh my God, what's happening to me? Where am I going? You know, am I ever going to see my mom again? I'm like, and if I sit and I think about that constantly, it makes my mind just go crazy. And so I found personally, the more I can stay busy, the more I can keep my mind occupied with work, with the remodel, with life, the less I am to sit and ponder and wonder and let my mind go places it shouldn't go, because there's no reason for it. There's just no reason for it. Yes, have a moment like I am today, share it with you guys, and then it's back to work. It's like, I don't know. I hope you guys are trying to get the message that I'm trying to get across today. I too am human, and even though I'm a strong pillar, and like for my husband, I have to be strong for him right now because he's struggling with all this bad surgery, and now they're wanting to do another surgery, and you know, he's looking at me all the time for strength. I'm his pillar of strength, and I have to stay positive for him, and I have to be strong for him. But behind closed doors, sometimes I am a mess too, like right now. So anyways, guys, I just wanted to share that with you because this is what I'm going through today, and it's been a struggle. But I just know that this too won't last. I will pull myself out of this and move on. But you know, I just like to share my life with you, and this is part of my life. So with that said, we need to give you an update on what's going on with the ranch. So let's go. So we are painting the fireplaces. I love this color. So, you know, this is the floor, so pretty. We're gonna paint these fireplaces this really dark gray. And then we're going to be painting the stone walls that other gray over there, which is like the middle gray on this rock. So the middle gray right there is what's going to be on the walls. Remember, I'm going to knock this wall between these two windows out, and we're putting a big window in the dining room. So I doubt if we're going to hardly even touch this wall with paint. We'll just get this one painted for now. But yeah, so we're in the middle of painting the fireplace right now. They're going to do that, patch those holes, and then they're going to be painting the walls repose gray, which is that light colored gray. Oh, it's going to look so good. Yes. And then over here, they are spraying the bar area. So remember, they had primed it with that dark gray primer. Then they went in and sanded everything. And so now today they're doing the first coat of paint. So they've got everything blocked off so that we don't get overspray on anything. We've got the floors covered. So that's going to get a coat of paint today and then another coat tomorrow. And hopefully we're going to be putting alcohol in those alcohol drawers and getting the bar situated. They're finishing the last little bit of mudding in here around this new window. And then they're going to sand and we're going to start painting this area. So because we have to get ready to work in the bedroom, meaning we've got to get ready to move out of the bedroom. Let's see if I can get in here. The media room has now become my closet. So we have, my closet is now being in here in the media room. So furs and clothes and clothes and clothes and boxes and boxes and boxes. This has now become my closet. This is my temporary closet, guys, for about the next month to 6 weeks while they start demoing the master bath and putting a new master bath in and tearing out the wood floors in my bedroom so that we can put this beautiful tile in the bedroom and the master bath and the closets. So we've got a lot going on today. I'm walking you through. So we're starting to clean out this bedroom. Remember, it's been jam-packed with boxes and clothes and everything. All of this has to get removed because this floor has to get taken out. So we have got to clean out everything that's in here. It's been a total ass mess, but we're gonna get everything cleaned out. They have been putting the doors in my husband's closet on. We are missing the glass, of course, because glass is on back order, of course. But the doors are all getting put on. So that's amazing. And then they are going to be putting the glass in these doors when the glass arrives. So baby steps, baby steps. So now the closet is completely empty. Everything has been taken out. All the clothes have been taken out. Everything that was in here has now been taken out. So they can continue to do their work. Oh, look, he's been working on my new bench over here. This is going to be the seating bench, the seating area that's going to be underneath the window because there's going to be a big window right here, guys. So that's going to be a beautiful seated bench with a beautiful pad on it. And I guess we're going to create a construction door back there because they have so much work to get done in here, and yet they really want to get started tearing out the master bath and the bedroom, and they don't want to be in each other's way. So I think we decided next week they're going to create a construction door where those double glass doors are supposed to go back there. And we're going to have just a single construction door for a while so they can get everything done in here. And then they've got to paint in here, and then we're going to be laying the tile in here also. So, oh God, so much to do. The Lazy Susan on the inside of the pods. It's just coming along, guys, coming along. It's going to be so cool. So that is the update of what's going on. We've got to get ready to move this wall back to match that wall. That wall has to come out. It's just been a lot going on. And we're getting ready to have a really bad couple days of cold. So, of course, they're out there covering plants again. It's never ending. Hopefully this is the last cold spell that Texas is going to have before we start to enjoy some spring-like weather. So, anyways, guys, that is what's going on here at the ranch. Just trying to give you guys some updates. This is continuing to get tore out because he's trying to create that huge opening because we have a beam that is arriving tomorrow and we've got to get ready to put that beam in. So all of these columns have to go bye-bye. All of these beams up here in the ceiling got to go bye-bye. Yep. So, anyways, how come you guys are so cute? Huh? How come you guys are so cute? Mama's little babies. Mama's little babies. So, let's get on with the day. So yes, this is looking much better squared up instead of the arches. Then they've got to repair the brick and everything once they are done, but it's coming along. It's looking much better. So I'm absolutely loving the color of the fireplace now. It's going to be so pretty with this floor. Of course, this is not the furniture that's supposed to be here. Remember, this is the wine room furniture, but it's sitting here right now because they were working over yonder and I didn't want it to get dirty. Remember, there's going to be a white sofa right here, but look how pretty this is. Yes, love the color. He's putting a second coat on it right now. And of course, it's the same color. This only has one coat on it in here. And I've got to get ready to paint the walls. So, loving it. This is getting completely demoed so that they can get ready to put the beam in here and get rid of those columns. Because we have doors on their way here, middle of the month. Somewhere around the 20th, 21st, I think. Looking good, guys, looking good. And the extremely talented Sergio is building a seed bin that goes under that window over there. I always wondered how they got curved wood, or how they make wood curve. That is so cool. Yes. His talents are unbelievable, guys. That's why he's been working with me for 8 years. 8 years, right?
Yes. 8.
Just when you think you're going to leave and go do somebody else's house, I call you again. Yes. Anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed today's video. It was like a little mixture of my day and how I'm going to try very hard not to let it be a bad day. We're about halfway through the day and I'm trying to be productive, but it's a struggle. So I'm just like you guys, you know, you have good days, bad days. But the thing about being an entrepreneur is you can't have a bad day and call in sick and take a leave of absence day or something. I mean, like, when you're an entrepreneur, you still have to work. You still got to find a way to pull yourself up with your bootstraps and get on with the day, because nobody's going to pay you to sit at home and cry. You gotta be productive. You gotta get stuff done. I got collaborations I have to do. I've got workers in the house. I've got orders to get fulfilled. You guys are placing your orders, and so, you know, life goes on. And so I don't get paid. It's not like when you're working for somebody else where you can say, "Oh, I just need to take a day off. I don't feel good." Tough shit. Still got to go to work. So, anyways, remember, guys, we do have that fantastic sale going on for Valentine's Day. We will put it in the description box below. You can get package number 1 or package number 2. We've got 2 different packages going on. One package contains the sash pillow and two candles, and the other package contains 3 candles. And they're incredibly priced, so if you are looking for yourself or for someone else a fantastic Valentine's Day present, run to my website, teresaromer.com, and look at the 2 packages that we have put together for you guys to choose from and get yours, because there's only limited quantities. So make sure you get over there and get it soon and fast. So I hope you also enjoyed the updates on what's going on at the ranch. My little puppy dogs are up here. They found me. So with that said, send some love to Fab. He needs your love right now. That's all I'm gonna say. So with that said, guys, I hope you have a fantastic rest of the week, and we'll see you on Friday. Bye-bye.